robbery, addiction, an 18-year-old defendant, and a judge who's not pulling any punches. Today's courtroom drama unfolds in the state of Texas versus Darien. Del Rosa, what begins as a plea deal, quickly turns into a reality check from the bench. As we watch, you'll see a young woman standing at the edge of a legal cliff, given one last chance before facing 20 years behind bars. But will she take it seriously? From gang colors to field visits, false addresses to life advice. This isn't just about legal consequences, it's about growing up in real time. So buckle up. This one's raw, real, and riddled with red flags. Let's break it down.
CR 4230, State of Texas versus Darien De La Rosa. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
We're here for Darien De La Rosa.
All right. You entered a plea on July 5th to the offense of robbery. According to the plea bargaining agreement, state is recommending deferred adjudication. They're taking two cases into consideration, and you had a referral to felony drug court, and the court wanted a referral to the felony drug court and wanted a TAP evaluation done for this case. Have both parties had a chance to review the TAP evaluation?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Any objections to the TAP evaluation?
No, Your Honor.
Right. Well, it states here, probation felony drug court will accept her, correct?
That is
All right. Do you want to go to felony drug court?
yes,
Do you have a place to stay?
yes,
Who are you staying with?
my grandmother.
Who else stays with your grandmother besides you?
My sister.
And where's your mom?
She's out of the family. CPS.
Oh, CPS. Okay. And do you have any children?
No.
This is one of the most heartbreaking moments. The judge asks about her dreams, and she has none. When he presses her, "What are you doing to make them happen?" Her answer? "Nothing right now, that silence you feel." That's the weight of generational trauma, instability, and possibly addiction. She didn't finish school, was shuffled around, and now has to earn her GED or complete 150 hours of service. And you can hear the disappointment in the judge's voice. It's not anger, it's a plea for her to wake up. Because if she doesn't change now, the next stop isn't a courtroom, it's a cell. And this time, there may not be another deal.
Thank you. All right. So you're going to remain in custody until you're transferred to felony drug court. Since we're doing this today, they'll probably have you transferred to them this week.
Okay. You know, my client's been in custody since February 22nd.
Okay. I understand, but it's for your own good. And you're dressed in red. I know sometimes people are in red because gang members, sometimes they're in red because of their age. Why are you in red?
Because I worked out of my car.
See, we have real problems here. So I know that you've been in custody since February, according to your attorney. I know this seems like a long time. You want things done now, but wanting things now is what got you in this situation in the first place. You understand?
Yes.
All right. So she's to remain in custody until transferred to felony drug court. $150 hours of community service restitution. How far did you go in school?
The 11th.
Why didn't you graduate?
Because I was being moved around a lot.
All right. So it's going to be 150 hours community service restitution. That will be deemed satisfied if she obtains her GED or is in some sort of trade school. What are your plans for the rest of your life? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What are your hopes, your aspirations, your dreams?
A paramedic.
All right. So what are you doing to make that happen?
Nothing right now.
Right here, the judge drops a hard truth. You're only 18. You need to figure out who you are. It's not just a statement. It's a line that cuts to the root of the system. Deferred adjudication is a second chance, not a clean slate. The court's giving her felony drug court, probation, and even housing support. But what happens if she blows it? It's worth noting, most 18-year-olds aren't facing potential 20-year sentences. This is where personal accountability meets legal structure. And the question for us is, if you were the judge, would you trust her to turn things around? Or is this too little, too late? Let us know in the comments.
What is your grandmother's name?
Minerva de la Rosa.
Minerva? Okay. And she's to reside there if Miss De La Rosa wants her there, and you are not to leave that location until you have permission. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Right. Proof of employment or full-time enrollment in school within 45 days of release. There should be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful? All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, sir.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. And Caroline, for some reason, here are the steps. Just one moment. Let me make sure. All right, that will be all. Good luck to you. Do better, okay?
Thank
you. All right, you informed the court that you're going to be living with your mother. Now I'm being told the answer to that is no. Why is that? And I don't have this on the record. So, because your attorney's not here, so where are you going to be staying? I'm sorry? All right, so did you not call your mom and ask her for permission? Your grandmother, did you not call her and ask for permission? All right, so here's the thing. In this court, honesty is always the best policy. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, so you're on probation. If you're not going to be honest, probation is not going to go well for you. And then what will end up happening, because this is a deferred case, and you're looking at 20 years in prison. Do you understand?
This moment right here is the turning point. The judge lays it out with chilling clarity. You're on deferred adjudication. You're looking at 20 years in prison. And he's not exaggerating. Deferred adjudication means if she violates probation, even once it's straight to sentencing. No trial, no negotiation, just 20 years. And all of this? It started because she lied about where she'd be staying. Think about that. One lie, and the whole deal could unravel. The judge even walks her through the domino effect. Probation does a field visit, finds out she's not living there, issues a warrant, and boom, she's back in custody. It's a brutal reminder. In the justice system, every word matters.
Understand?
Yes, sir.
So here on out, I don't know what has happened in your life, up until now. Your attorney told me a little bit, but in this courtroom, you have to be honest. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And, why are you giving me the side eye? Stand up straight, stop tilting your head. This is very serious. I don't know what's been happening in your life. I don't know what happened with the discipline. Obviously, there are some issues because I understand that your mother is not in the picture. So what I'm telling you is you're 18. You're considered an adult. That's why you're in felony court. When somebody is placing you on probation, you need to be honest with them, because guess what? If I were to let this stand that you were to live with your mom, because you told me you were living with your mom, when probation would have gone out for a field visit, your mother would have told them she's not here and she's never been here. And guess what? They would have issued before me a motion to revoke. It would have been in proper order. I would have signed it. A warrant would have been issued for your arrest, and you would have been arrested wherever you were. There are consequences for actions. So now that you're on deferred adjudication out of this court, you must realize everything you do has a consequence. If you don't do your conditions, consequence. And your consequence is potentially going to prison for 20 years. Do you understand? All right, probation. You can put her down for Haven for Hope. But felony drug court will probably help her with housing. Now, is there anything else you were dishonest to the court about? All right, from here on out, everything you do, you need to ask yourself two questions. Is this something that could result in me potentially going to prison for 20 years? If the answer is yes, don't do it. And then you say, is this something that maybe I could end up going to prison for 20 years? Then don't do it. You understand?
So what just happened here? Darianne Del Rosa, just 18, narrowly avoided a full felony conviction for robbery thanks to a plea deal and deferred adjudication. The court offered her support, felony drug court, probation, and housing aid. But the biggest challenge isn't legal, it's personal. The judge made it clear. Without honesty and effort, this second chance means nothing. And with 20 years looming over her head, every step forward must be deliberate. This wasn't just a court case. It was a cautionary tale about how fast bad decisions can snowball into decades of consequences. If you found this case as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. This is Final Cut Courtroom, and we bring you the justice behind the drama, one case at a time.